And once we start, we cannot stop. And people are like, are you okay? Because I was just bleeding from my hand. What? And I'm crying on a golf cart. You're done. Don't leave. I feel like a major panic about to happen. Panic about what? What are you panicking about? You're fine. Hello. It's been more than a hot minute. Considering, if you look at the past couple of videos I posted, I like pre-filmed 2 videos and then I went on a trip. So I really haven't sat down and filmed a video in my car talking to my camera, long form, talking to you guys, in like 2 or 3 weeks. Honestly feels like playing an instrument or riding a bike. If you don't do it for a while, it feels very awkward. And also like I'm having such anxiety right now and like guilt, and I like feel it in my stomach about something. I don't know if it's I'm having anxiety about filming or because it's already like noon. It's literally exactly noon right now and I haven't gotten like anything done today. I don't know, I'm having some anxiety. I need to go run to the post office and pick up a birthday card for my nephew. He's 2 years old. I've been an aunt for 2 years. I can't. Okay. A birthday card for him, and I wanted to get coffee. I don't think coffee's going to help in this situation. But let me catch you guys up on where I've been, what I've been doing, as I throw the car in reverse. 2 weeks ago, I left. My car is so dirty. I need to deep clean this car. It's atrociously dirty, dusty. I found a spider web in here when I came back from my trip. I went to Florida. Okay. That's one less distraction. I went to Florida for a couple days for a thing called Playlist Live. It's a creator convention. You know, they've done it for several years. There's one called Playlist Live and there's one called VidCon. I'm sure there's other ones. Those are the 2 of the bigger ones that I've heard of. But it's when people who make videos, content, influencers, content creators, anyone who worked mostly like in the YouTube space back in the day, they go to these convention centers, these hotels, and it's a bunch of people who work in the social media space. And then it's like these scheduled meet and greets and panels where people, like I could go talk on how to start a YouTube channel, whatever, that sort of stuff. So I got invited to go to the Playlist Live one and I went. Why? Because I just wanted to experience it and meet other creators that are definitely mutuals with, the other people that I see their videos all the time. I was like, let me go meet them in person and see like, I don't know what these people are like. I brought my friend Cole with me. Okay, you guys just got jostled because I just took the sharpest turn. They need to repaint the lines here because you have to guess where the lines are. Cole works in the entertainment industry. And I was like, if anything, we're a good like banter bullshitter team. I get on the flight, I go down there. When I get to the airport, I get a text message and they're like, oh, your driver is waiting for you. My driver? They had someone pick me up from the airport, like a guy was holding a sign. So cool. And then he like took me out, like we don't go out like to get a taxi. Like out of the airport, he like took me a back way. There was nobody there, and then we just got in a car. I was like, if nothing else happens this weekend, that felt extremely special and cool to like have someone pick you up from the airport like with a sign. And then I, check in. He had already gotten the room, so I check in. I get my like credentials. You had to wear like a badge and a wristband all weekend. And then we kind of just went to the hotel room. We chilled, and then we walked around. So it was like a hotel, a regular functioning hotel with a convention center attached to it. And then all of the creators stay in this one tower, and you can take back ways and golf carts to get to your panels or get to your meet and greets or whatever it is, or you could just like walk out in the lobby. Again, like I wasn't one of the big creators there, so it was like I could just walk around wherever I want and no one really stopped me. I got to meet like a bunch of fans and everything. People were really nice and I had like some good conversations with people. I think the first one was like we walked into this like kickoff event and like a mom in the back like came over and she's like, oh my goodness, like I just wanted to meet you. And I was like, oh, this is my bread and butter. Like, hello, how are you? So we were hanging out. We FaceTimed her daughter who was like taking a test to be a nurse. I always forget how that works. Whatever, but she passed because I saw a follow-up TikTok that she passed, that she's a nurse now. So then for Friday and Saturday, there was like parties at nights, and then on Saturday, Cole and I just like walked around and like did fun stuff. Canon, the camera, which I use their cameras, they had a booth there where they had like these little mini sets set up, so I took some pictures. There was a coffee artist, like puts your face, he like draws your face in the foam. That was cool. I talked to them about some lenses, because sometimes I need a new lens for this camera and I don't know what to buy. Here's ripping farts. Yeah. Said, would you rather fart sometimes without realizing, or have something on your, or constantly have something on your face? But like, fart, like you don't even call it out. You don't go like, oh, I just, I'm sorry, I just farted. You like it doesn't even register that you farted. Like you're talking to someone and they're just like, did you just fart? And you're like, me? No, I don't know. What would you rather do?
I think I would still, because I think I would still want to fart.
Okay, but you never, like, you're literally having the most important meeting of your life.
Well, now you're
and you're
saying,
like, yeah, so I really think that a promotion, you went, and you're just like,
do I kind of go like, do I stop a little bit? So, like, but, like, we don't talk about it? Or do I just keep going and it just lets out?
You don't even know that you farted.
Okay, so I'm going to talk.
You're not surprised by it.
You make the fart noise.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you what it would be like. Okay. Yeah, and so one day I was just going down the street, and then I went to the room, and like, do I hesitate? Or, okay, now do it again. Or do I do it? No, do it again. Yeah, so one day I was going down the street, and then the 7-7, and then blah, 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 and then... Or is it that? Which one is
like,
it?
you literally,
First one?
You do not miss a step.
So the first one?
Yeah.
No, I'd rather have some in my face.
Yeah, that's what I say. Overall, like, it was good. Like, I'm glad I went and I experienced it. But, now this might have tainted, you know, my review of the convention, but Saturday night, they had a party, or like a party space where like all the creators go at night. It's like not open to the public. And Cole and I went that night, and I got a little drunk, having a good time dancing. And when they were wrapping it up, they're like, people gotta go, we gotta... Oh, and I got my nails done for the event before I left, because I was like, let me do something nice. And I never get my nails done. I took like a week off of work from the day job, so I was like, well, my nails will stay nice for at least a week. And then yesterday, a dog at work like skinned me and then also broke one of my nails, so this one's got a huge chip in it. My day job paid for these, and then they also taketh away. Now they're, you know, ruined. But this boxer at work was like flailing around. Boxers get very like wound up, and they love to box and like, you know, punch, and they flail a lot because they got such long legs. And I was like, you gotta relax. I don't know why you're flailing and you're hitting the other dogs and you're like not being calm. So I had to like hold him, and then I like had him up against the fence, and I was just like, I'm not letting go until we all calm down. And I just, in the commotion, people are like, are you okay? Because I was just bleeding from my hand. I was like, oh, I think I just probably like rubbed up against his collar. I have Neosporin on it. But where was I talking about? Oh, we go to this party, and at the very end, Cole's like, okay, we gotta go. And I'm like I'm like, okay, make sure that I have my phone and my, you know, hotel key, because they're not handing out new hotel keys, and my wallet with my cash and my ID and my credit and my debit card, and it's missing. It's not there. I don't have my wallet. I only carry a very small wallet. It's a little zip. I don't carry anything fancy. Didn't have it. Lost it. It either got stolen or I threw it away, because I don't think I got pickpocketed. But when I go to the bathroom, I have stuff in my back pockets, and like I was wearing jeans, so I put the phone down. I put stuff in my bra when I'm going to the bathroom, or I like put it down, you know, on top of the toilet paper. So either like I nudged it off the thing and accidentally threw it away because I was drunk, or like I put it down and someone else picked it up and didn't return it. So technically like stolen. Who knows? My wallet is gone. So now it's 2 a.m. and I'm crying on a golf cart. Like, now I have no ID. I have no form of payment because all my credit and debit cards were in there. And I had like 20, 40 bucks in cash, whatever. I had a little bit of cash on me. But I was like, how am I supposed to, I don't have a hotel room key. So I was like, now I don't have an ID to get new wristbands at the convention. I don't have a way to get home because I have to have an ID to fly. We were supposed to go to Disney World the next 2 days. I don't have an ID to get into Disney World. And I can't pay for anything. And I can't prove that I'm over 21 because the ID's gone and I don't have any credit cards on me. So I was like crying at 2 a.m. Fell asleep like on the side of my bed drunk while I was talking to Cole. Woke up the next morning hungover, regretting, annoyed, exhausted, emotionally drained. Called my mom and was crying. It was fine overall. I reported it to the hotel. No one ever returned it, but I was just bummed. And I was like really upset because I like wasn't home. I'm in another state. I like don't know how I'm gonna pull it off to get home. But it worked out fine overall. I'll get to that in a second. Let me run to the post office and get my mail. Ow! This like skin burn on a sensitive spot, like right there, of course. Rub it on everything. I'm left-handed. I wipe my butt with my... Too much information. Where's the focus on here? Let's just focus on my face. So then, like, the convention was done on Sunday. My panel was Sunday night. Cole and I planned to going to Disney World Monday, Tuesday, because we were 5 minutes away. And Cole's been to Disney a bunch of times. He used to work at Disney. So he's a great tour guide. He knows what to do, what to eat, where to go, yada, yada, yada. Like, he's just very on top of it. And I was like, if I want to go with anyone to Disney World, because I haven't been since I was 5, 20 years ago, 22 years ago. I forgot how old I was. Just gonna be Cole, because he's gonna, it's like paying for like a fast pass, tour guide, whatever, and whatever, he knows what to do. Monday, we had to switch hotels because we got like a Disney hotel. We take our stuff over there. Turns out we took it to the wrong hotel and we had to hold our bags, and then it turns out that we took them to the wrong hotel and they transferred them for us, but we didn't know that, so we went back to the hotel to get our bags and they're like, we transferred them. And I was like, okay, cool, so we're just gonna walk to this other hotel. Like the Uber was like a minute Uber. It's whatever. So then we go to Disney. We planned on going to Epcot on Monday all day. You can do this thing where you like drink around the world. They have like Japan and Canada and Italy, and where they have like food specific to them and like a drink for them, and people like drink around the world and they just get drunk and hang out at Epcot all day. So we decided to do that, and well, I mean, who's honking? Who's honking? Not you, sir. We go to Disney and we walk up and Cole's like, it'll be fine. You don't need an ID to get in. He's like, I don't think you do. It should be fine. We walk up. I have the pass on my phone. You got to do your thing where you scan the pass and put your thumb down. And then the girl's like, do you have an ID? Because I had never been to the parks yet. And I looked at her and I was like, okay, so here's the thing. Also, my mom told me to make a police report. So I made a police report that my stuff had gotten stolen, and that was supposed to act as like a receipt that I did have a valid ID and I am who I am. Stolen rather than lost sounds more of like a sob story. Please believe me. Please let me into this, the most magical place in the world. And then she looks at me and she goes, I know who you are. From TikTok. She goes, I know who you are. And I was like, oh, it's coming in handy. And she just let me in the park. And I was like, let me ask you a question. Is this going to be a problem all day that I don't have a driver's license or an ID? I mean, she goes, no, not unless you like want to drink. Ooh, that's the whole reason we're here. So what we did the whole day is that Cole had to go up and buy 2 drinks at a time and then just hand me one. I don't think I've ever been to Epcot or remember going to Epcot, but you just got to walk around. We got to eat a bunch of really good food. I'll put pictures in. Such a sucker for like the slushy juice drinks. There was like this martini, this orange cream slushy, this whatever. I'm such a sucker for all of them. It was so hot that we did half days. We would go in the morning and we would go back to the hotel, change and shower, and then go back. Cole is very good at problem solving on the go and keeping calm. He's a lifesaver. So then the second day we walk in and the girl's doing the security there. She goes, oh, I know you. And I'm like, oh my, it happened again. A lot of people came up and said hi at Disney. That was very nice. I think more people recognized me at Disney than the convention, which is, my bread and butter. I'm just walking around, whatever. People are like, oh my gosh, I saw you in line. Yeah, I'm like dripping sweat. I look gross. I got sunglasses on. I probably look exhausted. People are like, I saw you in line. I just wanted to say hi. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. And then the second day we went to Animal Kingdom in the morning. We went on the safari. We went on this water raft ride where we got soaked, which I think I did as a kid, as I remember. We did this like Yeti ride that has like a fake stop and then you roll backwards. That was all cool, fun. And then the second half of the day, we came back and went to Magic Kingdom, and we saw the fireworks show at night with the castle. It's like the 50th anniversary of Disney World or Disney or something. I don't know, the 50th anniversary of something. So got to like stand in the middle of the road with all the shops. Oh my gosh, they tore down the whole bowling alley. Holy, it reeks over here. Are those all the farts that were stuck inside that bowling alley? That's disgusting. What is that? It smells like a fart. Doesn't even smell like construction. Did I fart? No, it's not. It's not me. Okay, anyways, I'm getting distracted. All these projectors and the castle lit up with the fire. It was very cool. I liked it. I had a good time. So Disney was fine. And then the next day, Cole had to be at the airport at like 5 in the morning. We're flying Southwest, and I called Southwest, and I was like, listen up! I don't have my ID. And they're like, do you have anything with your address on it or like a proof of who you are? And I was like, no, I don't have any prescription medication. I don't have any bills with me. I don't have all my credit cards are gone. All my health insurance card was in there. Everything was gone. Also, side note, if you're going out drinking, leave one of your credit cards at home and then in the hotel room. Why did I bring all 3? I don't know. I was drunk when we left. Don't bring all 3 credit cards. Don't bring your health insurance card. Leave it in the thing. What are you doing? Leave a form of ID. I might get 2 IDs and at least start leaving one in hotel rooms or in my bag, because like, why did I have, you know what? I was drunk. Lesson learned. Moving on. I had pictures of the front and the back of my ID because I'd emailed them for someone for work for something or other. And I had and my parents sent me pictures of mail. They sent me a picture of my birth certificate, like everything. I had pictures of everything, but nothing physical. So she's like, it happens all the time. Don't worry about it. Just get to the airport super early because it's going to take you like way more time now to get through everything. I was like, okay, cool. I used the new luggage that I bought It was fine. It was good. It's already like a little scratched, but I used the new luggage. When I was coming back, I had to shove things in my backpack because the free stuff they gave us at the convention, I didn't have room for it. She tagged my bag as oversized luggage, but like didn't charge me. You know when they charge you extra money because it's too heavy? Didn't charge me extra money. She just tagged it as oversized. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I bought this luggage at Kohl's, being like, oh, this is, you know, regulated, you know, airport size luggage. I shouldn't have a problem with how big the luggage comes, like the length by width. She tagged it oversized. And I was like, no, this is normal size. And I didn't even sometimes suitcases have like, you can have that extra zipper that gives you like half an inch, like it bumps up the case, like it, you know, lets out. I didn't even have that going. And she still tagged it oversized. And I was like, I don't know what that's about. I'm going to let it go, though, because I got bigger fish to fry. And I tell her I don't have my ID. And then she's like, you're going to go to security and tell them. And then I went to security, and he goes, okay. He's like, you're going to go walk down this hallway and stand there by a podium, by an ATM machine, and someone's going to come talk to you. And I was like, oh, my goodness. I'm standing there, and there's, like, a weird rope around this, like, podium table. And I was like, do I stand inside the rope? Do I stand outside the rope? I don't know what's going on. The guy comes up, and he's like, are you, like, for this? And I was like, I guess you're here for me. And I thought it was going to be a woman, because I thought they were going to like strip search me without an ID, because they think I'm, you know, hoo-ha trying to smuggle in drugs or smuggle myself into the Illinois. I don't know who's trying to smuggle themselves into the state of Illinois. I thought it was going to be like they need to like feel me up, pat me down, you know, whatever. No, it was some guy. I'm at the Dollar Tree and I need to get a birthday card. I'm at some guy, and he's like filling out this piece of paper, and he's like, what's your address? And he just writes down my driver's license number. That's all he asked for. And then he goes, I'm gonna make a phone call. He's like, we're gonna make a phone call and we're gonna answer some questions. And he goes, I can only answer the questions one at a time, and once we start, we cannot stop. And I was like, what is this instruction? Why is this important? Like, you think in the middle of the phone call, I'm just going to grab the phone and slam it closed and give it back to you? I don't know. I'm not going to disrupt your phone call. And also, like, we can only answer one question at a time. And I was like, are you going to hand the phone to me? Or are we playing telephone? Are you going to hear the question and ask me the question? Like, why? What was the point of saying that? Did you think I was just going to walk away in the middle of it? Like, oh, I got to piss. Hold on. I got to go. No. What? So then he calls and he just reads off the information that I just told him. And then my only follow-up question, he goes, who else lives at that address with you? I said, my dad. He goes, okay. I was like, okay. And then he goes, what is a school that you might have attended? A school that you mean college? I said, the University of Wisconsin, Oshkosh. And he goes, okay. And then the phone call ends, and that was it. You don't even need an ID to travel, really. You don't need anything, apparently. You just need to know what college you went to and, you know, if one other person lives at your address. It was so easy. And then besides that, he like made me go through my own security line. And they had to take everything out of my carry-on bags, which was like, I had my camera with me, my, like, you know, hard drive, and like wiped it for gunpowder or drugs or whatnot. And that's it. Oh, and let me tell you I was just playing nice guy. I'm like, I'll answer whatever question you have, because he puts the phone down after the phone call on that little podium thing. He goes, okay, come with me. So we start walking away, and I turn around and I was like, do you want your phone? You just left your phone on that podium thing. And then I said, is that your phone? Is that a work phone? Do you not care? Does the phone stay there? And he goes, oh, that's mine. Oh, and he goes back and gets it. And I'm like, okay, so I lost my ID, and I'm just trying to get to the airport. And I was like, and I just helped you from not lose your phone, get your phone stolen. I was like, you're so welcome. Please get me to the plane. And then after that, the guy who was going through my backpack, one of the sponsors of this convention was this company called D's Nuts. It's like Aunt D's, like D-E-E. ', D's Nuts, but it's a joke to be like D's Nuts. He's going through those, and I had a bag of them because I was like, I don't have any money to get any food, so I just took the free peanuts. And the guy's picking up this bag, and because I'm watching them go through my stuff just in case they have questions, or they're like, what's this? And I have to be like, oh, that's my nasal spray. I get stuffed up from the stress of I don't know. And he just picks up the bag of nuts. He goes, D's Nuts? He's like, that's funny. And I was like, oh, now I'm making friends with the security. I was like, did you try those? He goes, no. I was like, they're pretty good. You should try. Like, trying to make friends in case something goes sideways, goes south, goes wrong, goes upside down, tossed and turned. I said, I'm just going to make friends with the airport people. And then as I'm standing there, this is all men. Men really don't recognize me, which is fine, whatever. But it's always women that recognize me. Cool, great, grand. This girl walks by with the trays that you put your stuff in at the airport. You take your shoes off, you throw it in the bins. She has a stack of bins. As I'm standing there, just like watching them go through my stuff because I don't have anywhere else to go. I'm not wearing shoes. She walks by with a bunch of trays. She goes, I know you. TikToks. And I was like, yeah. I was like, could you help me? Could you tell the guys that I'm a good person, that I'm decent? Just going back to where, I just want to go home. So I was like, there's that. Is it that windy? that those trees are getting knocked down, or is someone doing work on the trees? No, they're doing work on the trees. These trees are swaying so hard back and forth. I thought it was just windy on the one side of the tree, but no, these people are planting them or moving them, or they're stealing the trees outside of the dollar store. What are you guys doing with the trees? Anyways, so that was the airport. I got in, and then it was fine. Well, he goes, once you get in, though, he goes, you can't come back out. And I was like, I don't know what that means. He goes, once I get you past security, don't come back out, because I can't get you back in. You're done. Don't leave the terminal. I was like, don't worry about me. I got 2 hours. So then we got to our destination, Chicago, a half hour early, and then had to sit on the runway for an hour. So that was fun. And then my sister-in-law picked me up from the airport. That's all fine and dandy. That was me in Florida for a week. And now I'm going to go get a birthday card, and I'll come back, and I'll catch y'all up on the rest of the story. Tell me why I bought this. Tell me why I bought this at the dollar store. Why did I think it would fit my head? It was next to the cards. Look, it's supposed to be like a hippo. Like a hippo. Like a happy little hippo. It doesn't. It's either going to go up here. Covers my schnoz, my nose. Or it's got to go here. Covers the eyes. Mouth is open for talking and drinking coffee. And I can't see anything. This is for a child. It's a hippo. It's a hippo. It's for a child. I thought it would fit my face. And I wasn't going to try it on in the store. There was like an old lady picking out cards. I wasn't going to try it on. Be like me just looking through their birthday cards. Is there, and they had no birthday cards at the Dollar Tree. Nothing! His birthday theme is Monsters, Inc. I don't know what to do. Look how big my forehead looks. Kind of looks like I'm wearing like a hat. It's just a flat face. Maybe I'll give it to my nephew. I don't know. His birthday theme is Monsters, Inc. They literally, I think like the entrance into the party is going to be like the door. Like you walk through the door where the scream. If you've ever seen Monsters, Inc., it's going to look like that. My dad built it one day. They had no Monsters, Inc. cards. I got him a card with a bunch of trucks on it because he likes trucks and the wheels. And I almost got him like a 21 birthday card and just crossed out the one because they just didn't have anything. It's a hippo, by the way. It doesn't even look like a cute hippo. It looked better in the store, really. It's just, or I could just condense it and make it a little visor. Oh, it looks better off. Oh, yeah. As soon as I got back from my trip, this whole whirlwind of a week of out and about. Also, I went and got coffee. They made good coffee today. I don't know who's working. They did a good job. A day come back, I feel fine. I'm just tired. The next day, was kind of doing stuff at home. In the afternoon, I just started feeling bad. I started feeling achy and like exhausted. And I could feel it like in my body that I was getting sick. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sinus, all of this is like stuffed up, built up. I couldn't regulate my body temperature. Like I'm sweating and then I'm fine. And then like my feet and my hands were like going numb from being cold. And like all this was blocked. I was walking around. It felt like I was like drunk and like on drugs at the same time. Like I would like turn and like everything would turn slow. And I felt like dazed and confused and like clogged back here. Your equilibrium is off. Like my whole entire spine hurt. And I went to the media care like the day after and she said it's probably just a sinus infection. And then 2 other people told me there's like a bad viral sinus infection going around. So guess who's the poster child for it? I've been like so sick. I haven't been making videos. I still feel off. I feel like clogged. I got some medicine over the counter. I've been taking that. Like I'm getting better. But it was like I go on this trip, I come back and I get sick for like a week and a half. I'm not making videos. I'm putting off, deals that I was supposed to be doing. Like I'm too tired to do stuff. I sound bad, so I can't film anything. I had to cancel the Monday's video for you guys. And then I told, the world that my cat had passed away. And he had passed away a little while ago, but I didn't know how to tell anybody. So I've just been dealing with that and not feeling good. And I still don't feel good. Like being in my car, it feels like my whole world is like off kilter. But I'm working through it. Other than that, there's a squirrel outside. Other than that, I did make that video. Rascal, my cat, had passed away. And I showed him so much on this channel more than TikTok. Like he was always like in here or around when I did the P.O. Box openings or just like around, or I pick him up or I talk about him or he'd be in the background. And he just passed away. I was on a different trip and I wasn't told until I came back that he had passed away. So it was like, I said bye to him. I always say bye to the animals when I leave, but it wasn't like a formal goodbye that I would have liked to have if I knew he wasn't going to be there when I came back. So I'm trying not to cry because I've been crying a lot lately, which is not helping with the sinuses because I just feel like I'm always, like my nose is always running. But yeah, I miss Rascal so much. I love that cat. And it was true when I said in the video, like I grew up with him. Like, I had him for so long, he was just always there. Like, every single thing I've, like, done in life, the cat has been there. Could always, like, point to him. Could always, like, be eating lunch, and I'd turn around and he'd be sitting there. Like, I still see him sometimes where I'm, like, eating lunch, and I, like, see something on the corner of my eye, and I, like, look, and it's Riley. It's not Rascal. So, he had looked bad the week that he passed away. He looked bad. Like, I found him, like, in the kitchen, confused. And it was like he didn't know what he was doing, sort of thing. And my mom took him in because I guess they had noticed as well. And they should have put him down. It was his time to go, and he had lived such a long life that it was like, maybe just it's his time to go. So this is like the only time I ever get to catch up with people and catch up with you guys. So I don't have to like perform. So I went on that trip, got my wallet stolen, came back, got sick. I ran around today. Other than that, the last thing I want to say, because it's late getting to YouTube, but I already talked about it on my other social medias, is that I teamed up with an amazing artist who runs this account called Smooth Fox Illustrations. She made this picture of Riley back here, and then Rascal's pictures over there. She had just sent me these amazing illustrations of my pets. And then she reached out to me. She's like, do you want to collab? And then we can pick like a charity or an organization or something to donate money to. We can like sell stickers or something. So I said, oh, yes, of course. So her and I, for the month of September, because September is National Service Dog Month, Happy National Service Dog Month, we are selling stickers on her Redbubble site. You can get to it. I'll put the link down below, but otherwise you can get to it. Like if any of the links in my bios on my other social media stuff. We're selling these stickers. There's 6 designs, and all of the money, 100% of the profits, is being donated to Canine Companions, which is an organization that gives service dogs to adults, children, and veterans with disabilities. We are donating 100% of the profits of these stickers to that. If you want to buy any of the stickers, they come in like 4 to 5 different sizes on her site. They're really good stickers. I've had this one, and I showed it in a couple videos. We've been working on this project for a long time. This sticker has been on here forever, and I've washed it, and it's fine. It hasn't peeled at all. Like, it's a good sticker. And this is a pretty big, I don't know what size this is, but this is huge. It's almost like half the water bottle and almost half all the way around. You got Riley, the shotgun rider, with his goggles on. You got Rascal, more of a tribute. Again, she had made these designs a long time ago. So this is more just a tribute sticker for him. And then these two are Service Dog Love stickers. They're like splatter paint and like a chocolate and a black color. And then this one says, sorry, I can't hear you over my bangs, after that viral TikTok I did. If you watch my TikToks of me wearing the clip-in bangs. And then this one is just like a sticker that just speaks to me, doesn't it? It just says iced coffee and chaos. I'll put in some overlays. They're nice stickers. You can get them different sizes. Again, 100% of the profits, if you want to buy any of the stickers, is being donated. So for the month, we want to do a little collab. She's so talented. We tried to marry her talent with my content with giving back. So if you want to buy them, they're linked below. Other than that, please have a good week. Stay safe. Stay healthy, you goobers. And take care of yourself, because again, I feel like weird thing about like a YouTube channel that I'm like trying to post weekly is that it's like I constantly have to be either filming or editing or posting, like one of the 3, to keep it consistent. And it's like you guys have to go through the ups and downs of life with me as I'm experiencing it as well. I can only like film so many videos ahead or put off filming for so long before I start missing deadlines, like last week, stuff like that. So it's now you guys are caught up on what I've been up to and what's happened and everything. I will see you next week. I'm sorry if this was lame and stupid and nothing funny happened. Nothing funny happened. Yeah, I don't know how to end the video. It's been so long. I'll see y'all around. I haven't even tried to do my air horn noise in a long time. Oh, I still got it. Okay, bye.